Hello and welcome to VOD of Consciousness. Sorry, I think I was looking at the wrong thing there for a moment. You can support my patreon.com/Sientir because I am Sientir and I am completely disjointed, but I've just been wandering around the ice flows, and right over this rise is my prey, specifically the Mersat Elementalist boss. You can see the familiar red aura of an Elementalist boss. Now, remember, this is prophecies. So we're better off going after, like, this Mersat Necromancer first, for example. And the other things, and basically isolate the boss, because, quite frankly, it is not a threat. It's a nuisance, but a threat is overstating it. So, now that we have sufficiently isolated the Elementalist boss here, well, let's throw a quick activating lightning surge on it. Knock it down. I'm not dealing very much damage to it, but that's okay. We have got the ability to get what we came for, which is Thunderclap. Does some damage. It's AoE damage. It is armor penetrating, but also inflicts cracked armor and weakness, which is really nice. It used to do some other weird knockdown thingy a long time ago, but that's neither here nor there. We have, in fact, gotten the spell that I came here for. Now I need to make my way farther north. And I'll give you a little bit of a clue. And I could be a little bit of a shadow agent here. So, I guess the best place to go is friggin' Long Eyes Ledge, because there's no outposts in this place, which is vaguely obnoxious. So at this point, I want to go capture a water elementalist thing. I'm going to try Thunderclap and see how that feels. I've actually been really impressed with Lightning Surge. It has performed better than I was anticipating, which is always a positive. So anyway, I want to give Thunderclap the old try and see how it feels. Maybe I should do something about this inventory first, huh? Okay, let's do that. Ooh, Blessed is actually going to be worth something. On account of it being really just generically useful. I think the Major Domination rune that I have is also going to be worth something. Is there a rune trader in here, or am I... Okay, let's just do this the easy way. Go over here. And then over here. Okay, let's dump. Oh, wow, exactly a stack. That's kind of cool. Okay. Major Domination. Worth a bit. Yep. Let's get that sucker out of there. And Blessed is worth a bit too. Yep, just as I thought. And while I'm here... Blighter's Superior Restoration. Blighter's is going to be Necromancer. That's not worth anything. Superior Restoration is going to be Ritualist. I don't know why I clicked over there. Yeah, Superior Restoration. This is just Merchant Fodder. That's all that's good for. Anyway, let's sell these runes insignia off and then merchant the rest of this business. I'm over here. I might as well have some Mersat tokens. And I will take my nearly 300 gold for that. Cool. Okay, popping back out of the guild hall. There's actually a number of things that I want to do in this area. If you remember, back when I was doing stuff as Mr. Kieran Thackeray, I got access to a very useful... sniper skill that did quite substantial amounts of damage. There is some way for me to acquire that for my own personal use. So there's actually going to be... I don't approve of this song here. There's actually going to be a number of quests at some point in time that I'd like to do, although I'm not sure if that point in time is imminent. Red Iris Flowers. This song harkens to post-steering Ascalon, so it feels, at least in my mind anyway, so it feels kind of inappropriate to have here. One of the things that this does, by the way, is it interrupts. So this is like a crazy utility skill. So weakness and cracked armor are both very useful to apply, but also applying. We'll grab this chest. It's along the path of where I'm going. Broken while opening it, and a purple. Okay. Yeah, there's an old campfire over there. I don't really care. That's for if you're doing your investigation and you don't know where to go when you're first doing stuff in the area. That's for that. And kind of irrelevant. So you know where you're going. Beautiful waterfalls over there, though. Oh, you guys are just being obnoxious now. Ah, that sounds good, though. Fibrous root. So anyway, somewhere around here, there's Vale. He's got a bunch of random questy things he's doing, but honestly, it's kind of... I don't want to deal with it because it's going to be a distraction from what I'm specifically trying to do at the moment. But I do want to pick up some more of the Ebon Vanguard skills, particularly Ebon Vanguard Sniper Support, which is a really cool one, which is basically like a spell version of that skill Kieran had, where he would sometimes just like deal big pile of damage. Actually, this spell came first, and his skill was based off of it. So, but anyway. Fortunately, I've just weakened all of you, which will make you significantly easier to deal with. Weakness destroys physical damage. So, quite useful. And enemies, so this guy's not going to have anything for me, which is fine. I have another... No, I don't think... Oh, I have this random hammer. That's what it was. I did have a random thing I stuffed in. Ooze Pit's a dungeon, but I'm not going in there. I don't have anything I'm looking for. Oh, another red iris flower. I cannot... if I can avoid fighting mantids, I prefer to. There's... Okay, well, we're not avoiding fighting these guys. They're just very obnoxious is all. It's really hard to interrupt with this because of the 1 second cast time. The interrupt is kind of like a bonus thing. If they're casting a really slow spell or you get lucky, you can get the interrupt off, but in general, it's not a skill you bring for the interrupt ability. Maybe to stop like a meteor shower or something, it could come in handy, but yeah, you just don't have any ability to be responsive with it. 1 second, it's just too long. Little Saknoth Valley. It's gonna teleport us way over there. We just basically we're doing a run on the Searing Cauldron type area because we need to take down one of the bosses there. That's what I'm looking for. You remember Dr. Escalonian, or refugee pal? And then we can go inside. This is the back door, I think. When we were doing the mission, Pyre Fear Shot talked about there being a back entrance. And a heavily fortified front entrance with the Devourers out front, like in position. Well, I mean, if I'd been able to get that off, I would have interrupted the backfire, which would have been nice, I suppose. Yeah, see, these guys were using Res Chant, which we'd prefer them not to do, so... Yes, it's not who I'm here for, but yes, But I don't know who I'm here for. Now that I think about it, these bosses, multi-class, probably, so... Wow, my party is... Oh, right. Bosses in this one hurt. I don't know if that was a power block or anything else. I think I actually came here for Katya's spell in the previous episode. Wow, how did I deal that much damage? Wow, that was a painful shatter enchantment. Yeah, sure, okay, we can wipe, that's fine. I think I need ice blood over there, actually. We'll get him. Bit over aggro, and I'm not the most optimized party in the existence. I'm running friggin' 2 melee attackers, which is probably suboptimal. Melee attackers have to do things like run up to the enemies to hit them. Very strong in PvP, not so strong in PvE. Not bad, but... Okay, you control Unguent. That's cool. Yeah, ouch. Get out of here. What is killing my energy pool? This person needs to go down. Oh yeah? Oh yeah? I got a Bambi. Yeah. What now? Great. I think I just accidentally aggroed more dudes. That's not what I'm trying to do. Oh my goodness. I've aggroed this entire freaking valley. I'm definitely not trying to fight the entire valley. I seem to have succeeded at accomplishing that, but that's not my intent. Talcora, where even are you? Over there. Okay. She didn't live long enough to not get more DP. That's sad. Obviously, this is not going as smoothly as I would like. Just, you know. Figured that was obvious, but... Said it anyway. That was just one long, ridiculous chain of aggroing everything in the immediate vicinity, which is usually bad policy anyway. And it proved to be a bad policy this time. Well, I mean, that got off a bunch of good conditions and stuff. My goal specifically with that is to weaken them, which will make them deal substantially less damage, as I've previously stated about weakness. Oh, hi. You felt like joining us? Okay, cool. Did I accidentally get power drain? Cool. There we go. Here's some of these friggin' Charr out. You, I see blood. Yeah, that's the skill I'm here for. Well, I mean, I guess you can do that. Less fond of that last one, though. This guy has so much bonus elemental armor, it's ridiculous. That still works, though. This is the one I want. I don't know why I'm still fighting Charr. I kind of feel like it. Maybe because they're here. Yeah. How about you don't resurrect each other? Cool. Okay, that's the thing that I was wanting to accomplish in this zone. So now we can kind of go back to well, yeah. I'm gonna come back this way later for that. Just go through Embark Beach so I don't have to worry about weird party shenanigans stuff. I'm gonna go back to Thunderclap and go on my Capsig. Okay, where is Ilona? Right here. Cool, that's convenient. Ilona is where I'm trying to go. Desolation, Ruins of Mora, sure. The last skill I want to go get is kind of out the Mouth of Torment, actually. That's not an appropriate zone for Embark Beach business. Because Embark Beach business is specifically actually is outposts, except for, I want to say, Eye of the North. Most of this stuff I'm just merchant away. Super Charr carvings have an argument for saving them. I just don't really. I'm not going to be spending enough time collecting them, and I just don't be filling up the inventory space. They can be traded for goodies and all sorts of things and probably have a bit more value than the merchant's willing to give me for them, but I find myself carrying a mighty Lightbringer. Would wear my title. Okay, let's go. Go into this area. That's the skill I want and do not want them using. Yeah, keep that guy locked under Maelstrom. That is absolutely fabulous. Okay, well, I mean, that's a strong opening. Okay. I need to... So looking at the route they recommend, it looks like it's going up through here and then all the way around over to where I'm going. So I'm going to just assume that that's probably a reasonable route, not question it, and maybe take a longer route than strictly speaking necessary, just because I don't know any better. Ah, friggin' vocal minority and other... You know what? Your backline. Your backline looks like it needs some of my help. Cannot use my shouts, which is annoying. How about you don't resurrect anyone? Vocal minority! Thank you. It's like they made shouts and chants a bigger deal with Paragons and introduced a bunch of counters to them because they made them a bigger deal. And now they're a problem. Sort of thing. It's kind of annoying. To deal with some of those. Like, just straight up can't do it is pretty strong for a hex. But, oh. And my target died. Hey, random interrupt. That's cool. Hey, Maelstrom. That's cool. Maelstrom has a bizarrely small visual effect. For what the effect of the spell is, it really is not anywhere near appropriately big enough. For how powerful its impact is. Great. Yep, vocal minority on me again. I do not have enough enchantment control around here. Well, I can hit everything with that, so that's cool. Almost over. There we go. Good. I would rather... No, I want to go hit these awakened thought leeches and stuff. Look, there's a bunch of stuff at like 3 HP over there. I would like to do something about this. Frickin' vocal minority. Hi, Margonite Cleric. How do you have like no HP? Would you please die? Thank you. I feel like this went way better than it had any right to. I'm going to attribute that in part to the fact that a lot of those enemies we were doing, what, plus 20% damage to and had 4 damage reduction from. That seems like it might have been helpful. Just calling it here. Okay, so I want to kill me some Grim Monoliths. Just 2 like that is not a huge threat, incidentally. Nomad Giants. These guys are like weird trapper builds. Well, I'd rather interrupt that, but here we are. Ow. Yeah, Thunderclap to Troll Unguent 3 days. Take that. Yeah, they're weird trappers. Trapping is a weird sort of thing that rangers can technically do, but usually doesn't go over very well on account of all of the traps being a little... They're not made for mid-combat use, put bluntly. And so you can do stuff to make your build specifically about trapping, but it's not. Okay, who is... Serenia, I don't know what you were doing, hon, but please make it over this. I should play on Serenia at some point in time. She's a cool character. I like her. Okay, we got some Grim Monolith business to attend to. Ah, yes. I believe I actually have Crippling Anguish on Gwen. Very useful. I'm going to going to a zone over that way, so I'm kind of trying to skirt between enemy groups. Wow, Karen, you are way in the middle of friggin' nowhere. For a quest NPC, that is really friggin' middle of nowhere. I don't know if that stopped any sandstorms. I like to think it stopped 1 or 2. Sandstorm is particularly strong because its AoE is just huge. Anyway, it's going to be boss version of one of those guys is what I'm looking for here. It should be fairly close to where I'm going, just in the poisoned outcrops here. It's like right over there or something. But obviously I need to make my way to it, so... We go grab that, and then probably resume doing random missions in Nightfall, I think. Probably with random Elementalist-themed builds. I'm enjoying them. Okay, you ghostly scout, give me my bounty. Undead, you say? And then this area is filled with Margonites. That does not seem especially useful, but whatever. Yeah, there's the guy I'm looking for. Finish off that. Good. It's actually surprising how useful having a ridiculous health degen on a cripple effect is. Like, it's very good. Oh man, these guys all have vocal minority too. How obnoxious. I don't think Thought Leeches have a Resurrects. I'm keeping an eye out just to make sure. Not casting anything that looks like a Resurrect. You can see casting icons and stuff. Very important to keep track of, actually. Drow Gem. Mage of the Sands. Needs to be our primary target. Good. Stop Sandstorm. That would have been bad. The other guys are going to be a problem. But this guy is going to be downright deadly, so... I would... Yeah. I'd like that, thank you. Quickening Zephyr, you say? I know what that sounds like. Sounds like a friggin' Margan or a Tormented Ranger thingy. Okay, cool. That was the last of those elite skills I wanted to go capture. And I'm going to go ahead and... wow, I got a lot of skills this time, didn't I? Wow, yeah, because I went all over the map capturing skills. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and wrap up this episode here. So until next time, everyone, take care. Bye-bye.